Ta-da! Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and I'm very happy to have all of you here today. I hope that you will enjoy making this beautiful cardigan with bell leaves decorated with this beautiful stitch that are flowers. You won't believe how easy it is. Well, before we start, I want to invite all of you to subscribe. Remember that it's completely free. Don't forget to share this video and to give me a like. So, before we start, I want to give you the material list. Let's start. Well, for this cardigan in my size, in a large size, we are going to use 600 grams of this material that is between light and medium. Look, I will make it in this light beige and I will use the hook number 3.5 millimeters. Okay, so with one thread and with our hook we are going to start making 6 chains. We are going to start making first all the flowers. So here we have 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then we are going to close in circle. We are going to slip one to close. Sorry if you listen some voices behind. We are going to slip one to close, then we will go up with one chain. Remember that when we slip one to close, we will take both threads. We will make single crochets together inside this ring. We are going to make 16 single crochet inside, but we won't count the first chain that we made. Okay, so here we have 6, 7, 8. And while we make this, I suggest that we crochet over the thread which we started, and like this we can hide it. As you could see, here I have this thread, and over it I'm also making these stitches. So remember, we are going to continue like this until we have 16. So 14, 15 and 16. And well, here now we are ready to slip one to close. We will take both parts of the chain. So now that we hide this thread a little bit, now we are ready to cut. Remember that I always suggest that you hide the thread a little bit before you cut it. Like this you will make sure that this will and the stitch won't destroy it and will last forever. Okay, so we will go up with 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, turn over twice, and in the same place like this, like leaning the hook, we will take one, then take two, and we will leave the last loop in hold. Again, turn over twice, and in the same place, take one, take two, and we will leave the last loop in hold. We will leave 3. We are going to slip one to close and make one chain to close. Well, then we are going to make 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, then turn over twice, and we are going to skip some spaces. 1, 2, right here in the second, we are going to make this triple double crochet that one of you told me that this is the correct name, right? So right there inside, we are going to make 3, and we are going to leave the last loop in hold. Once we have these loops in hold in the hook, we are going to bring them through and make one chain. Now here we are going to make 10 chains, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, 8, 9, 10 chains. Then turn over twice, and again here we are going to skip this, and in the next one we are going to make there the petal. So 3 triple double crochet in the same place, leaving the last loop in hold. So here we have 3. Once we have these loops in hold, bring all of them, make one chain to close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, turn over twice, skip one, and in the next one again the 3 triple double crochet in the same place, leaving the last loop in hold. Okay, and like this is how we are going to continue. Remember that we started making 16 single crochet. And like we are skipping one in between petals, at the end we must have 8 petals. Remember that once we are going to alternate, we are going to make once 10 chains and once 5 chains between petals. Okay, so at the end remember to count 8 petals like this one. Well, the strip of chains that we made with 10 chains will be the corners, and between them we are going to have the 5 chains. So like this, grannies, we are going to make more. Here at the end we are going to slip on to close, and remember to leave always a long thread because later we will use this to hide it. Well, as I told you, we are going to continue making more. I suggest that you start the next granny and leave the last row in hold, because with that row I will show you how we are going to join. Okay, so while we crochet we are going to join, so see you there. Okay, remember to have the corners and also the 8 petals in each flower. Look, as I told you, here I have the second flower. I have 5, 10, 5, and here I'm about to make the strip of chains with 10. I only made 5, and I will join corner with corner. Please make sure that both crannies are facing to the right side. So insert the hook right in the middle, and then we are going to come back and complete the 5 chains out of the 10 that we must have to make, right? So then turn over and come back and complete the stitch in this second granny. Like this is how we are going to join the grannies. While we crochet, we are going to join. I suggest always this technique because it's easier, because if not, you are going to make all your grannies and then you will have to cut or you will have to sew. This is also up to you, but this is the technique that I always like to use. Okay, so here we are going to make chains, and now right here in the middle of this segment we are going to insert the hook, we are going to slip one, and then we are going to come back and make the 3 chains out of the 5 that we must have to make in this segment. We will skip one, we are going to come back to this second granny to complete the stitch and make right here this petal. Okay, then we are going to slip one to close, make 1 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. Remember that we are going to alternate, once 5, once 10, and like this. So here we are going to make 5 out of the 10. We are going to come back to the first granny, slip one right in the middle, come back and make the 5 chains, and then we are going to complete the rest of the stitch of the second granny. And well, we are going to continue using this technique. If you know my videos, you know that I always like to use this technique because also you waste less material. I want to show you how it looks because we made and we have 3 joints. So in each granny we will have 1, 2, and 3 joints. Here we will have a beautiful drawing. Then in the next segment we are going to join right here, then we are going to join this side, and like this we are going to construct. First we are going to create the back. You are going to measure the wide and the long of your back, and then from there you are going to make as many grannies as you need until you get the long and the wide that you need. I did get ahead and I will show you what I made. And well, for the leaves it will change a little bit because I want the bell shape. So there we are going to use a hook in a bigger number to open more the stitch. Well, look, this is what I already made. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 grannies for the back, and of long 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grannies for the long of my back. So I made 7 grannies for the long and 6 grannies of wide, right? So you will decide also, this will depend of how you crochet, okay? Then I add 4 more crannies for each side, 4 in this side and 4 in the other side too. And also from here I will start constructing the first front and the second front. Okay, it will depend also of your body. Here I think I'm going to close a little bit because for me I think that these 3 crannies are too much for this size of the sleeve, but I will see. First try on. Remember that we are different. I'm making this cardigan for me, so my body is different than yours, but you should try on and see how many crannies do you need. Okay, also you want it longer or if you want it shorter, it will depend. And well, it's also important the kind of yarn that you are using. You may have a lighter material and probably also you will need to make one extra cranny. So please take that into account how you crochet, the yarn that you are using, the shape of your body, the style that you want. Probably you want it longer or shorter. So all of that may change. So please try on, and this is just the base and this is just how I will make it for me. Okay, but if you like it and if you want to make it exact the same, well, follow the exact step. If not, you can change it. Okay, for the style and for the cardigan that you want. So well, look, this is what I have been making so far. And here, remember, I had 4. Well, at the end I increased 1 cranny more here to reduce the shape and the size of the leaf, because of the sleeve, sorry, because I felt it was too open. So I add 1 cranny here and 1 cranny in the other side. So here at the end I have 5 and 2 for the sleeves. So this is my first front. I have 3 for the first front, and then I reduce to make the V neckline that I want. I made just the half of the cranny, and I made the same in the other side too. Here I reduce and I leave 2 crannies for the top. Now that we folded and that we joined, it will have more sense. Okay, so try on. Remember that I reduced the space of the sleeves, and now I will show you how we are going to make just the half of the cranny. Okay, but before, try on. Okay, use some markers, and then we are going to join here the shoulders. We are going to sew only 1 granny one side and 1 granny in the other side too. Okay, look, to make the half of this flower, we are going to start the same with 6 chains and then 16 single crochet, and then we are going to make the first petal, and we are going to join it right away with the next cranny. But see you there to teach you how we are going to complete. Okay, so here we have the first petal, and we are going to join right here in the corner. Okay, please see where you are going to make this half of the cranny. I will make it here where is the neckline. Okay, so here we are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. We are going to insert the hook right here in the middle of these 10 chains. Then we are going to slip 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. We will turn over. We are going to come back and complete the cranny. Try not to twist. Okay, so we are going to skip 1, and then next to it the second cranny. So as you could see, while we crochet and complete the cranny, we are going to join. So here we are going to make, remember, 3 triple double crochet in the same place. Then we are going to bring them through, make 1 chain to close, then 1, 2. We are going to insert the hook right in the other cranny, right in the middle. We are going to slip 1 to join. Then we are going to make 3 chains more to complete the 5 chains. We will join here, here, and here. Okay, so here we have 3, 4, and 5 crannies. Now we are going to just adjust. we are going to make 5 chains, and we are going to right here in the middle of the petal single crochet. Again, 5 chains right here in the middle of the center of the flower, single crochet. Again, 5 chains right here in the middle of the petal, single crochet, and again 5 chains, and right here in this joint, single crochet. We are just going to make this to complete and to keep this part straight of the neckline, you see. Okay, so we are going to make the same in the other side too. Okay, we are just going to make the half of this granny to make the neckline, right? So we are going to finish to join all the grannies that we have to make the back, the first front, the second front, and then see you to teach you how we are going to make the sleeves. Okay, remember to leave here a long thread because later we will hide it. It's important always. So look, once that we finished both fronts, we are ready to try on. Now we are ready to join. We are going to join 2 shoulders like this. Okay, we are going to sew them one granny with one granny perfectly the sides until here, corners with corners, and well also the half of this granny. Okay, we are going to leave the other half free, and we are going to make the same in the second front, right? So once we finish to make all of this, we are ready to make the sleeves. Once I close it, I realize that I have 5 crannies for the space, so I count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I made 5 crannies for the sleeve, and I did get ahead. I followed the same instructions. So we are going to make 3 segments with 5 crannies. So here we have 5, we have 2, and the third segment, each one with 5 crannies that will go all around. Here I made 3 because it arrives till my elbow, and then from there we are going to make an extra segment that will help us to open more the sleeves and to make the bell shape that we want. At the beginning we are going to reduce a bit, so in each square we are going to join 2. Then we are going to open more the crannies to make the A shape or the bell shape that we want. But don't worry, for now let's make this first segment of 3 strips, and then we will make together the rest. And how we are going to increase and everything. For now, if you want, here in this hold, you can join first once you finish to make the 3 segments of 5 crannies each one, we can join like this, and like this one you can try on and see if you like the long of your sleeve or no. Okay, and then once you are sure, now we are going to increase and we will be ready to make the last part of our sleeve together. But we'll see you once you finish to make all of this to make the rest of the sleeve. Well, the crannies will be the same. Okay, once you are sure, once you finish to join and you like the long of your sleeve, and now we are ready to make the rest. Remember that we are going to make a bell shape at the end, just to give it a different touch. So the crannies will be the same. We are going to start, we will make first 2 petals, and we are going to join. Remember that in one cranny we are going to join 2 crannies. So we will join here, here, and here, okay, in this same line. And also remember that while we join, we are going to complete the cranny. So we are going to join until here, and we are going to make the same with the other crannies too. So let me show you. So here is where we are going to insert the hook, then here and here. We are going to join only one granny, and we are going to make the same with the rest. Let me join one first and I will show you. Okay, look, so in each granny, as you could see, I joined 2. We are also create with this to put more crannies in each sleeve, and with this we will open more the shape of the sleeve that we want. Okay, so instead of having 5 crannies, at the end we will have 10 crannies because we are going to make 2 crannies in one cranny. You see? So we are going to continue making the same. We are going to join here and also the sides. And remember that while we crochet, we are going to join, following the same stitch and completing the stitch. So at the end we must have 10 crannies. Join in one cranny, 2 in each one. Okay, so look at the end, I count and I have 10 crannies so far. So I won't make any more crannies. I will just make the last stitch for the edge. So I made these shells. So it will be like this. We will make and we will go up with 5 chains in the same place. We are going to make a triple double crochet. So here we have 2 and then 3. And like this is how we are going to make the shells, and we are going to calculate and make one single crochet. And well, in this strip of chains we are going to make 2 shells together and we are going to count. Remember that we must have the same number of shells in one sleeve than in the other. Okay, so our project can be beautiful and perfect too. Put attention in these small details. We are going to hide all the threads that we may have also, and then we will iron. I will show you. Okay, this will be the end. For the sleeves, I will see if we need to do something extra. I will show you, and I will try on also to make sure that the long of the sleeve is perfect. And so far I will continue making this stitch for the sleeves. Okay, I will make the same in the other sleeve too. And remember that you must have to count how many shells do you have in one sleeve to make the same in the other sleeve too. Okay, and if you feel that you are in this step, if you feel that you crochet too tight, well, change the number of your hook or lose a little bit. Okay, just relax and enjoy what you are making. So like this is how we are going to continue, and we will have this, we will make the same in the other sleeve too. Okay, and here at the end, I think in the sides of and in the first front and in the second front all around, I will make one row of single crochet, and then if you feel that you need to reduce a little bit, well, then you can make the crab stitch. It's the same. Remember that it's the like the single crochet but backwards. You can make this last stitch for the edge. I think that the stitch by its own it's perfect. It's so beautiful. So I don't feel that we need to do something extra, right? Or like more different kind of stitches or like that. I feel that just with crab stitch and with single crochet it's enough. Also, if you felt that um, you need to reduce a little bit, I suggest that you first try on and see. In this case, I felt that in the part of the neck, that it's the part that goes behind my back and covers my neck, I feel that right there it was a little bit loose. So right there in this half moon, I will reduce and I will skip some stitches while I make the single crochet row. Okay, I think that with this final touches and with this reduction we are ready. We are going to iron, and first we are going to hide all the threads that we may have using the braiding needle, and then we are going to ready to iron. Remember to extend the flowers like this and then pass the iron and using a protection under. Well, thank you so much for arriving till the end of the video. I'm glad that you crocheted this beautiful cardigan with me. I hope that you all make it and then share this video if you like it. Remember that you can subscribe and it's completely free just by clicking the red button below. Also, give me a like and activate the notification bells for more. Thank you so much and stay tuned for the coming videos. Follow me also in all my social media. See you there. Thanks again and take care. Bye bye.